Hey, Outer,
Yeah, these.
did you hear the news?
What? Hold on.
The festival in Toronto to replace Kinetic.
What? No, out of here. This quick?
It's unreal. Called Aftermath. You should check
After.
it out.
After what?
Aftermath. After you've done
Aftermath.
your math class, but like the aftermath of the Kinetic.
Oh, I don't believe you. Let me check. By gosh, right, DJ Moose.
It's crazy. Can you believe that in such a short period of time? Now, it's been 3 weeks since we've spoken. We were doing our Kinetic preview, Kinetic Rest in Peace episodes. But the other festival, that's crazy.
That is crazy, man. There's like what, 20 some bands, 24, 26 bands?
24 bands.
Wow.
Amazing.
In weeks. It can't be that hard to put on a festival. We should do it.
We should. The Moose and Insider Show.
Well, it'll help with something a little cleverer than.
Headlining Blue Angle.
This is the DJ MooseShow.
My name is DJ Moose.
And I am Outsider.
And this is episode 154 of the DJ Moose Show. And it's part one of 2 episodes about the Aftermath Festival, which is a new fest in Toronto that is replacing what was to have been the Kinetic Festival, which basically abruptly ended about 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
And in such a short period of time, great folks at Dark Side of Light, I Die You Die, along with iVardensphere and 130 Productions, have managed to put together this festival in Outsider's hometown.
Amazing. Looking forward to seeing what it's going to be like.
So it's a 4-day festival. You can get the link for this festival on djmoose.ca in this episode, or you can just search in Google for Aftermath Industrial Festival. Otherwise, it won't come up. And the Facebook page where they have all the details about what's going on. And so they're doing fights. First night, where's the first? Do you know where the first night is, Outsider?
Yep, the first night is at Velvet Underground. And the second, third, and fourth night are at the Phoenix Concert Theater.
which is pretty fantastic. And what's even more fantastic about it is the tickets are only $15.
Can you believe it?
It is insane. I'm sure this will never, ever be seen again. This is so ridiculously cheap. Suicide Commando for $50. I'm going to V&V Nation this weekend, and it's costing me $35 for like 3 bands.
Yeah, same here.
So, $15? Really? Even if you don't go, buy a ticket, help support the festival. Seriously.
Yeah, that's great.
It's, you know, a fantastic, fantastic lineup. I'm really, you know what? I'm actually really glad that this has been put because I'm more excited about this than it's about Kinetic. Because there's something like ground up about this, something about this scene having really come together to put something on for industrial music, and that's incredible. So,
and we have a special guest tonight, don't we?
We do. We will be joined after the next set of music by Scott Fox, iVardensphere, who will tell us all about the festival and what the deal is. So, we started tonight's episode off with bands that are playing at the first night of the Aftermath Festival, which is taking place at the Velvet Underground. And we started it off with Apriorism and Red Crush.
That with Wychdoktor, the track Heathen.
And both those bands were from Ottawa. Both tracks actually came off the Ottawa Industrial League 10 compilation, I believe. To that, we'll have Encephalon with our On Scar.
Yet another Ottawa band. And Mordacious, ending that with Hide and Seek.
So, let's not delay you with more chit. Just remember, check out Aftermath Festival, and we're going to go forward with Sektor, who are, I imagine, among headlining bands of the first night.
I'm looking forward to seeing Dissector.
I unfortunately will miss them because I was never planning on coming for the Thursday, so they arrive on the Friday. But the good thing now with the changed times, I'm not going to miss anything because I'm arriving like it's 15. So Outsider can pick me up at the airport.
Perhaps, perhaps.
So I don't have to car to go. Anyway, we have Dissector with Orn, then we have Dissector with Severity.
Then got a double header from Module. A Good Night Today is the first track, and Hating How We Love God Module is the second track.
And right after we'll have Scott Fox from iVardensphere.
Pretend don't exist.
We're joined now by Scott from iVardensphere. Scott.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're good. We're excited. We're super excited to go on the show. We're halfway through this first part of a preview into this new festival called Aftermath that's happening in Toronto, and we have the Kinetic Festival. I know, if I remember my posts well, you were one of the people to sort of get on board and try to get something going on. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, when the hammer came down, I mean, right away you know there's going to be a lot of people left with lights that are still coming into the city. There's bands that are already coming into the a lot of loose ends and a lot of a mess to clean. And with that kind of situation on hand, I mean, you know right away that everything's there, the ingredients are there for something to happen. Something has to happen. Otherwise, a lot of people are just getting completely screwed. And through no fault of any particular. I mean, it's just the hammer came down, but I mean,
right.
Something had done, obviously, right? Like, some had to do something. There's a few people that just really stepped up to the plate on it, and I'm proud to be one of them.
That's awesome.
It's pretty incredible how fast you actually were able to put this all together. I mean, you know, 4 weeks ago, right, the hammer came down, canceled, and then Outsider and I started doing a Rest in Peace Kinetic episode. And then before I know it, there was this other festival that was put together. How hard was it getting everybody in? And I mean, you've also put together an incredible festival with a lineup that I'm really excited about.
I won't lie. A lot of the groundwork had all laid down by Jean-Francois. He was the previous promoter. So he already had a lot of bands kind of agreeing to.
Right.
And a lot of the fans were already they already booked their come up based on the assumption that Kinetic would be there. So, given he already had that momentum from Kinetic, that's what allowed this thing to happen in the first place. It's the reason this thing's happening. All these bands having the logistics already kind of laid out, it's just a matter of getting in contact with them, finding out whether or not they're still available. The big challenges were locating a venue on short notice that was appropriate to hold this event. I mean, we're not quite the scale of Kinetic was, and Kinetic was probably not having around 1,000 people or so. Right. 1,000, 1,500, we're in that ballpark, I imagine. We're a little bit less than that, so we had to negotiate a new venue. So finding it that had a weekend straight in Toronto on short notice was something of a challenge. We had a couple of contingencies in mind. None of them were really ideal by any stretch. They involved like switching venues, different times of night to try to accommodate everybody. In the end, Phoenix we found was available for 8 of the 4 days, and we basically jumped for joy, gave each other an air fight, and booked that venue. So that coming down really kind of helped solidify things, made it real for us. Until we had that venue, everything really up in the air as to whether or not this thing would even happen. So,
I guess one of the bigger challenges is getting the bands to agree to be together in a festival like this. Is that?
Believe it or not, the bands were on board for this are absolute Vikings. And I salute all guys. Obviously, there's a certain DIY nature what we're doing.
Right.
Kick had a year of planning. These bands were all stepping up late saying, hey, we want to be part of something. And without their support, I mean, this just would not have happened. When we were booking the festival, a lot of even bands that weren't part of the original Kinetic decided, hey, maybe you can take part in this as well. And I chatted to all these guys that everybody said, hey, let's make something special. And we had to decide early on that the Aftermath Festival, being what is the nature of it, replacement for a Fallen Kinetic Festival, that slots had to be given first and foremost to the band that had already been booked to play Kinetic. As they've been to display, they're the ones that already had agreements to come, travel logistics already restored. So we went through all of those, and once we had gotten a yay out of them, did we fill any available slot of bands that weren't already booked to play.
So you almost had to turn away bands to not play here.
We actually had to. We were the slots available. Otherwise,
that's crazy.
People would playing 15 minutes across the board if we had all the bands that wanted to be part of the thing.
That's awesome.
Taking part.
It would have been like Kinetic all over again.
I remember that.
I notice also the sort of Toronto, Ontario, the sort of participation of sort of local bands, fantastic, because I'm myself discovering bands I didn't know about. I'm sort of being encouraged to listen and discover them, which is fantastic, and I'm sure some of my listeners will appreciate that too. How do you feel about that, having this more sort of varied lineup than what Kinetic would have had?
I love local talent. I mean, it's a local talent that eventually turns into international talent. So to throw a festival like this and not have tons of local support would just be a slap in the face to whatever you're in, as far as I'm concerned. So the fact that there are many great Toronto bands and like greater Ontario bands and Canadian bands that are all willing and fully capable of taking part in this event is a real testament to what Canada has to offer. If you see some festivals, they like some big ones in Germany that I know of that, to host a smaller band, a smaller local band, they just, what the hell? We can't do something like, we have to bring in an X large band or Y large band, right? So if we're able to pull this off and people are excited about it, that's awesome. But
awesome. It seems like a pouring of support has been almost greater than there was for Kinetic. It's like in a very short period of time, kinds of people signing up. I don't know what so far ticket sales are, but at the moment I saw that they were available, I think within about an hour later I'd ordered mine. So, I mean, it's just at an incredible price. I mean, you must really sort of all come together at such a low price. I mean, this is unheard of. and probably to be seen again as a...
Probably never to be seen. That's right. I'm in awe of these guys. Like everyone from minors to the small acts. There was, big need to make it happen.
And some big hitters we do have coming for the festival.
Yeah,
Suicide Command. Yeah.
Division. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was in I don't know if part of the episode will have run, but this episode will have run, but when else will you be able to see Suicide Command for $15? I mean, that's completely unheard of. I'm going to Wave Gawk, and I'm, it's nowhere near close to that amount, so it's trouble. I'm super excited, and I mean, the outbring of support that you've had as festival is or seen so far, right? And I hope it's going to attract actual attendance. It's pretty fantastic. I mean, is there, are you, with regards to Kinetic, are you sad to see it go, or do you see this perhaps as like a new start, a fresh start, moving forward?
I'm incredibly sad to see it go. Kinetic was always a real point of pride for me, being Canadian, holding what is the largest industrial festival in North America. Played it a few times. I was booked to play it again this year. I've got so many fond memories of this festival that, to see it, I just can't feel that. It's just a real blow to what we have going on. It was really something. I've had people over from Europe attending it going, holy crap, there's something really special going on here. So, to see it go, I mean, it's, I'd rather give it than see that festival go, but much we can do about it.
There been any talk amongst you guys, the organizers, to continue the legacy of Aftermath in the years?
We're struggling to get this one on the go. I mean, we're not even looking down the road yet. Not even looking road. And the four guys that are pulling the weight behind here are there's obviously myself, but I got to tip a big to Troy Hilton, Darker Side of Light Production, based in Toronto. There, he's done the bulk of the heavy thing when it comes to local logistics and with like stuff and contract and all that kind of stuff. He's
the venues,
dealing with venues and stuff like that, and dealing with booking agents. And he's a booking agent himself, so he's really had his hand shovel the whole time we're dealing with this one. Of course, Alex Kennedy from iDio in Vancouver. He's been really strong and deal with the press and proper ways to hold the festival. Really intelligent guy, and
who we must thank too for putting together this interview.
Oh yes, okay. He's smart. He's that smart of a guy.
Now everybody knows.
I've known Alex for years, so I just a limitless amount of respect for the man. And of course, Ron, he's 231 Productions. I think he's a native of the Ottawa area into Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. He has been real in this since we were going, since the started rolling. So these four guys, like all of us, none of us would be able to do this alone, not even Oli. And it's been a lot of email, like 1,000 now of emails with other people trying to make everything work. And I'm still fighting it. Like tonight, for example, I'm pulling out tech sheets for tech riders for the venue to make sure all the gear is in proper place. It's a never-ending ocean of work, right?
I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking to being at this festival. I was kind of really apprehensive about Kinetic because seeing many of those bands before. Something about this me really excited, and I wait to come to know in 3 weeks now, I think.
That's coming up.
It's the nation of the punk rock DI element, and also the uncertainty of it happening again. That is a big one for me. I mean, who knows the next time we're actually going to do this? I mean, if you want to see a good industrial festival, now is the chance. Now is the time. There might not be a next year,
unless you trek out west to go to
Terminus Festival. I love Terminus Calgary.
We were just talking to some pretty awesome bands that have been announced lately.
I'm out of my mind. They're playing Strict Confidence, Architect. Oh man,
that's crazy.
We'll do a review episode on those in a few weeks, because that's a really really nice lineup.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
The guy that runs that, his name is Chris, and that guy's he's been a support of the scene for a very long time, more time than a lot of people realize, and the fact that he's willing to take risks he's doing on us, I'm amazed at this fortitude.
And the lineup he has here is incredible.
Does not mess around.
It's almost become a replacement for Kinetic. Kinetic's gone. Now there's this other sort of really huge festival happening on the other side of it. It's incredible.
He's going to find himself carrying the torch in a big way for the music festivals here for a while.
Right. All right. I'd like to thank you a lot for giving us some time and on the DJ Moose Show to talk about the upcoming After Festival. And, again, really everybody needs to go get a ticket and come out to this festival. It's going to be...
Support this.
Yeah, a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see some of these bands in this mix at its price is incredible.
Yeah, 4 days of headliners and all the bands in between for $60, $80. Come on, no-brainer.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you very much, Scott. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the time you took.
Of course, it's my pleasure. You guys very much for being in this.
I'm so psyched. I don't think I've psyched. Yeah,
excitement. Yeah, I haven't been this excited. I think my first Kinetic before I think it was. It's awesome, Scott.
Of course, man. Anytime. don't get
So we just had a great interview with Fox from iVardensphere and learned a little bit more about what was behind putting together this Aftermath Festival, who is in it, and sort of the craziness. So really, I mean, please come out to this festival. If you're in Toronto listening to this, if you're in Detroit, Windsor, Buffalo, or Montreal, get in your car, drive to this festival. This is going to be once in a lifetime chance. I mean, really, to see the selection of bands at the price, it's going to be incredible. It's Night Outsider.
Insane is the word I would choose, but yeah.
You know, I would start singing a song now about City, but it's the wrong kind of post for that.
Maybe on your other podcast.
Yes, on the DJ Moose Hip Hop Show. So after our with Scott, we played some premium Jesters, Noosphere, Sentinals.
Antigen Shift followed that with a trick. This is not an exit.
Then we had the Gothsicles with My Died, the level 12 human sorcerer.
And if you've never seen the Gothsicles, that's a show on its own for you to come down to this festival, because Brian had an incredible performance. His energy is just through the roof, and it's always a memorable experience when the Gothsicles hit the stage.
And something tells this is going to be even more crazy.
Yeah. Even imagine every year at Kinetic, seeing them perform. It's been a wild and crazy performance. And off that set, we had Mal Havoc with track Naked.
And Mal Havoc, I was looking for some Mal Havocs, and they've been around for even longer than I've been around for. So this could be quite interesting to see. So this brings us to the end of part 1 of 2 of our Aftermath Fest previews. We're going to be doing part 2 in a while now. That will be episode 155. Yeah, so we're going to wrap with the 2 headliners from the Friday night. It'll be the first night that I'm in. The festival is taking place. I better get the dates for this. Might if we told people when it was.
22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th.
Excellent. So there you have it. Those are the dates. And I should know those dates because it is DJ Moose's 30th birthday! Now that I've just wrapped everybody in my house. So we're going to wrap it up with Sex by Aria. We'll have The Box Under My Bed and Friends and Enemies.
And ending off this episode, we will have 2 iVardensphere tracks. Sentient Waveforms, the Komar Commander Remix, and Bloodline.
And iVarden was none other than Scott Fox, who we just interviewed.
That's right.
A big thank you, Scott, for having joined us on the show. I really appreciate that. And moving on now, we're going to have episode 155. Thank you very much for having tuned in. I've been Moose.
And I have been out.
Good night.
Have yourself a great week.
Sweet met, we won't skip the when they come from the more. Who would speak? Fuck them away. But it's okay. We say, is it okay? Day, but it's hey. What do you hey? Is it okay? Either them or me, so enemy. It's them or me, friend or enemy. It's them or me. Are you friend or enemy? It's them or me. Are you friend or enemy? It's either them or me. You were friend or enemy. It's either them or me. You were friend. I'll take down the hand, but it's okay. It's either them or what do you say? We break their fence. Is it okay? Someday I'll kill the enemy, but it's okay. It's either the me. What do you say? We break their fence. Is it okay? Is it okay? I'll take on the enemy, but it's okay. Is it them or me? What do you say? We said things. Okay. Someday I'll kill the enemy, but it's okay. It's either them or me. What do you say? Break their things. Is it okay?
These things can take a while on a bad Monday.
Welcome to iVardensphere. Welcome to iVardensphere. Welcome to iVardensphere.